As we mentioned, Outlaw Open Modifieds have run a few races so far this season. In fact, John McKennedy won back-to-back in June and July this summer. And then also the Outlaw Open Modifieds here back in September 17th. Ronnie Williams was the winner. As they roll out of the pit area, let's give you the starting lineup for tonight's Outlaw Open Modified Sunoco Race Fuels Dash for Cash. And on the pole will be the number 11 for Patrick Emmerling from Mooresville, North Carolina. Emmerling will go off first in the number 11, and the number 88 will start alongside Woody Pitcat from Bellingham, Mass. at the Gunsmoke Stables Infinity Homes, number 88. 50 up next. Most recent winner in the Outlaw Open Modifieds, Ronnie Williams from Lebanon, Connecticut, the Empower Financial Advisory RB Enterprises, number 50. Starting alongside the number 79 of John McKennedy from Chelmsford, Mass. The Stewart's Automotive, Christopher's Towing, number 79. Inside third row, the number 25 for Matt Swanson from Harvard, Massachusetts. The Arco, Saravallo's Auto, Mully's Auto Repair, number 25. Alongside the number 80 of Jack Eli from Allentown, Pennsylvania. The Jones Racing Products Peralt Construction, number 80. 92 is next. This is Anthony Nocella from Berlin, Massachusetts. The Nocella Paving Air Gas sponsored number 92. And he'll start alongside the 07 of Justin Bonsignor, the New York driver in the Platinum Fire Protection Island International 07. 56 goes off next. Trevor Catalano from Ontario, New York. The USNE sponsored number 56. Starting alongside the number 39 of George Brissett Jr. from Danbury, Connecticut. The Casco Roofing F&M Electric Supply, number 39. 31 is next. Noah Corner from Avon, Connecticut. The Corner Motorsports entry. And the number 28 of Buddy Charette from Woodstock, Connecticut. The CNC Pools Cape Towing and Salvage, number 28. 19 is next. That's Jeffrey Battle from Air, Massachusetts, in the Bumpy's Auto, Sam Adams, number 19. And the 58 is Eric Goodale from Riverhead, New York, the GAF Roofing, Riverhead Building Supply, number 58. Next up is the number 9 for Tommy Barrett from Millis, Mass. The Victory Lane Bar and Grill sponsored number 9. And the 47 of Joey Muchacharo from Walcott, Connecticut. The Allied Sanitation sponsored number 47. Next up is the 40 from Mike Christopher Jr. from Walcott, Connecticut. The Mizzy Construction, number 40. Alongside the 5 Connecticut of Chris Pastriak from Lisbon, Connecticut. The Dolly's Collision and Custom, Mandy Napa, number 5. 179X for Chris Jensen from Walcott, Connecticut. The Jensen Auto 179X, starting next to the 179 of Austin Beers from Northampton, Pennsylvania. The USNE Power Woodland Building and Remodeling, number 179. The number 8 is next for Kyle Bonsignor from Mooresville, North Carolina. The Infinity Homes, Mike Holmes and Son Excavating, number 8. And the number 17 will grid next. Kevin Folan from North Attleboro, Massachusetts. The Folan Motorsports, number 17. And our final row, the 79X for Robert Bloxham from Canaan, Connecticut, in the Dell Siding 79X. And the number 44 for Tommy Catalano from Ontario, New York. The Spindles by Clough Motorsports, number 44. That is your starting lineup for the Outlaw Open Modifieds Dash for Cash 50-lap main event.
All right. The race for the cash is on. $5,000 on the line here this evening. And it is Patrick Emmerling, the JBS Racing Machine, and the Jet Motorsports 88 Woody Pitcat from the field down. Both former winners here at Thompson. Patrick coming off the win on the NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour in August. Pitcat, many wins here. Late model, modified. Ronnie Williams in that second row, the most recent winner in the Dash for Cash. And John McKennedy's in that second row with him. Won a couple of them during the summer months. Pace car ready to pull in. Double up. Here we go. 50 laps, the dash for the cash. Emmerling spun the tires on the start, and Pitcat gets away.
Pitcat will lead him down into turn one, and they're side by side for second spot. Off the second turn and down the backstretch. There's McKennedy right there in the 79. McKennedy trying to move up on the outside of Matt Swanson in the 25.
Whoa, Williams and Emmerling get together a little bit. It's going to cause carnage in the back. A chain reaction there, Nocella corner, and I think that's Michael Christopher stopped up there in turn number one. That all started up at the front between Emmerling and Ronnie Williams, and Ronnie Williams and Emmerling are not happy with each other here. Some more Christmas cards being, they are quite aggressive for a caution. And two guys that are not normally that aggressive. Ronnie Williams versus Patrick Emmerling here at the start of tonight's Dash for Cash. So what happened there, Pete? They got together going off into turn number one, and it changed the complexion of the corner for everybody else. Everybody else had to check up a little bit. And when you're all stacked up like this, one guy checks up, the next guy can in time, and it just creates a chain reaction that ended in that wreck down there in turn number one. That number 11, we have not seen Patrick compete in here at the Thompson Speedway. That car he's been running this year part-time on the Race of Champions Tour. And bringing it out tonight, as some of these others are, to get ready for tomorrow's 75th Annual 150. Pete, you want to talk about modified racing, big-time modified racing. You've got it here tomorrow. There's no place you'd rather be if you want to see a modified race between the ROC 150 and the NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour 150. So it should be a great show tomorrow.
Yeah, not to mention that the Sunoco Modifieds, along with the Thompson Sunoco Modifieds running tomorrow, and the SK Light Modifieds back in action here tomorrow as well.
Should be a great show. A busy one, to say the least. Practice starting at 9 o'clock. Our front grandstand gates open at 9. The pit area opens at 7. And for those in the grandstands that are into scrambled eggs, sausage, bacon.
Side by side for the restart. Lights are off on the pace car. And we only got a lap in.
Yeah, ways to go here. A bit of settling in to do. That's why I was surprised to see the jostling so close to the front in the early stages of this race. We're used to these Dash for Cashes, frankly, having less cars up at the front of this caliber. And you've got the very best of the very best racing here. And that ROC race tomorrow's got the stout talent you want to see in modified racing. Some of them are here right now. Pace cars on pit road, and here we go again.
Looking for the green flag with 49 laps to go. And there is the green flag, and Woody Pitcat rockets to the lead once again. This time takes John McKennedy with him off the second turn and down the backstretch.
Yeah, McKennedy got a great launch in that 79 up to the number 2 spot as they go into 3 and 4. Williams and Emmerling 3rd and 4th. Battle for 5th. Swanson on the inside. There takes the 5th spot, and he's bringing Justin Bonsignor with him downstairs, looking for 6th.
John McKennedy took a peek down underneath Woody Pitcat, but it wasn't going to get done that time. And Pitcat continues to show the way around. McKennedy runs with him. Ronnie Williams for 3rd. And Patrick Emmerling in the 4th spot in that number 11. Rounding out the top 5 is Matt Swanson in the 25. Things have quieted down up front, at least for the moment.
Yeah, Patrick Emmerling up to the 4th spot, up to the back bumper of Ronnie Williams, trying to get a run on him to get 3rd away as they watch Woody Pitcat and John McKennedy crawl away inch by inch up front. McKennedy's comfortable right there for now in 2nd. Not going to push it too hard here in the early going. He knows the way around Thompson Speedway to save the right rear for the final laps. First side-by-side battle right now. Pete, you'd have to go all the way back to Nocella on the inside. Trying to get a run on Bloxham there. As 5 laps are complete of the 50 here in the Dash for Cash.
Yeah, Woody Pitcat's led it all the way so far. But John McKennedy has followed in his tire tracks with every lap. Ronnie Williams with a good run. Williams would like to double up on wins this season. Noah Corner back on pit road in the number 31. They obviously still have problems from that first lap skirmish.
Yeah, tough break in the corner, not having any luck here in the early going. One guy not having a tough break right now is Pitcat. Jumped out there right away. Started on the outside pole, turned into the inside of the front row. When Emmerling chose the outside, Emmerling did not get going, and that has put Pitcat in control of this race here. Oh, we got trouble down there in 1 and 2. I think it's Ely around there in the first and second corner. And the caution comes down on lap number 8. So.
Yeah, everybody was able to get around the spun out car in the first and second turn, and Ely's able to refire and rejoin the field. So scorers will check the running order and get them lined up for the restart.
Difference here, Pete, versus a lot of the races we've seen tonight, they can pit in the infield. You're probably not going to see too many of the front runners come in. There are no extra tires available. It's a 4-tire race. So if they're pitting for adjustments like Tommy Barrett is right now, the number 9. I'm going to try to do something to get that car going a little bit better. Comes to the attention of the Victory Lane Bar and Grill crew.
Well, they're going to change the tire.
Yep, they're going to change the right rear. Ely is on pit road after going for the spin as well. In turn number 1. So up at the front, Pitcat leads McKennedy, Ronnie Williams, Emmerling, Swan. He's on the bottom here, which is not the preferred groove, technically. We will see how aggressive he wants to be to try to get the lead away from Woody Pitcat.
Pitcat's had some great starts.
Yeah.
Each time the green flag has come out, he's rocketed right out into the lead. So we'll find out as the pace car peels down onto pit road, and here they come. Green flag.
Pitcat did get a good start, but McKennedy got a better one. And McKennedy gets the run and takes the lead. Coming off turn number 2, that's 79 out front down the back straight. Look at that machine motor into turn number 3.
That's where he wants to be. He can tow the train from there. McKennedy out in front. Woody Pitcat goes to second. Bonsignor, or rather Patrick Emmerling running in the third spot. And trouble for Joey Mooch in the number 47, slow on the backstretch and headed to pit road.
Tough break through for Charles. He's out of it on lap number 10. 10 down, 40 to go. McKennedy, Pitcat, Emmerling, Williams, and Bonsignor now the top 5 as they come off of turn number 2. Pitcat not letting McKennedy get away here. In the race for the lead, Emmerling's trying to close on both of them. They've singled out here a little bit as we'll put 11 on the board this time.
Comfortable lead for John McKennedy. Pitcat with a smooth run in second. Emmerling for third. Ronnie Williams right there feeling the heat from Justin Bonsignor.
Yeah, Matt Swanson behind them. Trevor Catalano, the 56. George Bassett Jr., the 39's right there as well. As 13 laps will go on the scoreboard this time by. We got a car stopped on the back straightaway.
Yeah, it's going to bring out the caution flag. Yeah, it looks like the 79.
Blocks it, must be.
Yeah, stopped on the bottom of the racetrack, almost halfway down. Green flag, back underway, and McKennedy rockets back into the lead. Meanwhile, on the outside, Pitcat's got to contend with
hard wreck. Hard wreck back in the back. One car just demolished the wall. Looks like Kevin Folwin in the 7th. To watch here on the final stretch. Give you a little bit of a rundown on who some of these drivers are if you're new to Tour Type Modified Racing. And what is going to be new is the green flag back in the air. As McKennedy and Pitcat are back up front. McKennedy selects the outside lane. Pitcat to the bottom. Emmerling, Williams, Bonsignor, the top 5 for the restart.
"13 laps in, pace car gets ready to pull off, and we get ready to turn them loose on the restart. Once again, John McKennedy and Woody Pitcat in the front row. Here they come. Green flag.
Green. McKennedy got a great jump again on the outside lane. They roll back down into 1 and 2. He takes control at the top of the field. Ronnie Williams tried to get a run through 1 and 2 on Pitcat. Pitcat able to hold him off turn number 2. See if he's able to slide up into 3 and 4. Not quite. As Ronnie Williams works the outside there, he's up to his quarter. No, Pitcat's able to hold him off and clear in a second.
Yeah, Pitcat gets into a solid second right there, holding off Ronnie Williams. Meanwhile, Justin Bonsignor on the move in the 07. Right up on the back bumper of Patrick Emmerling, and add Matt Swanson in the 25 to the mix.
Yeah, behind him, they're side-by-side. Catalano underneath Brissett gets a spot there. Dale trying to mount a charge on them as well as they go into 3 and 4. 50 laps is a long distance for these cars, but it does go by very quickly. And we're already on lap number 16. McKennedy, Pitcat, Ronnie Williams, the top 3. Pitcat, I'll tell you, Pete, he's able to hold within a car length or 2 of McKennedy. We'll see if he's able to mount something to try to charge at him.
Yeah, Pitcat, with the experience he has on this racetrack, he could get around here blindfolded, I think, for all the years and all the wins he's got here at Thompson, as you mentioned, in late models and modifieds over the years. Got a strong run going in second place right now, and has put a couple of car lengths between himself and Ronnie Williams. Continues to give chase to John McKennedy.
Down the back straightaway they come. 3 car lengths between the leaders as they go off into 3. Ronnie Williams trying to hold off the charges of Patrick Emmerling, who's got that number 11 all over the back bumper there. Patrick, another one who's pretty good at riding around a bit, saving some equipment to try to be there at the end. Tire conservation, not a massive factor in a 50-lap race, but saving that right rear as long as you can certainly doesn't hurt. As Eric Goodale's the first side-by-side battle. He's working the inside there on Bassett, but he sneaks back in line across the slate.
Yeah, the distance of a good old Saturday night shootout right now with 30 laps to go. Call it 29 as they go across the stripe. McKennedy, the class of the field right now. And he and Woody Pitcat have checked out. Then we've got pretty much nose to tail from third on back. That's Ronnie Williams, Patrick Emmerling, Justin Bonsignor, Matt Swanson, and Trevor Catalano.
Yeah, everybody there kind of equal from third on back. Williams and Emmerling kind of stepping out a bit on Bonsignor. And one car heading for pit road. I believe that is going to be the backup Jensen car. So first Jensen going down pit road. He's going to be out of it early. As we're closing in, Pete, on the halfway point. 23 complete, 24 when they cross the stripe this time by. And the battle for third is going to heat up. Emmerling's trying to step it up. Looks to the inside of Ronnie Williams in 1 and 2. Patrick's trying to put on the jets here. He's got a ways to go if he wants to catch the top 2. And as they come to the cross flags, halfway through the downs for count, McKennedy, Pitcat, now Emmerling goes to third.
Yeah, makes that pass. Underneath Ronnie Williams, goes to third and will give chase to John McKennedy and Woody Pitcat, who have opened up a pretty good lead. Meanwhile, here's Justin Bonsignor getting out of line. Thought about working the inside of Ronnie Williams with the first and second turn. Not going to do it this time, and falls back in line.
Well, now that we've hit the second half of the race, I'm sure you're going to see the best everybody's got right now. And especially a guy like Emmerling, who's got a ways to go if he's going to catch the top two. John McKennedy just ran his fastest lap of the race, 19.158. Pit Cat trying to keep paces with him here as they come off turn number 4.
Yeah, Emmerling's all by himself in third, not really gaining on the top two. And then it's pretty tight from fourth on back.
.29 complete, that time by 21 remaining. Oh, Pastriak and Bassett got together going through turns 1 and 2. They're both able to collect it.
Wow, they did a great job to not totally get messed up there.
They're very lucky they didn't total their race cars there. That was sketchy for the first and second corner. McKennedy is fast, Pete, but Pit Cat just will not go away. He's hanging 2 to 3 car lengths back, able to gain a little bit on him in the center. Here's Bonsignor to the inside of Ronnie Williams to take the 4th spot away.
Yeah, he's been itching to make that move, and while the bottom is open, Matt Swanson will drive down there in the 25. He's trying to advance on Ronnie Williams as well as they race side by side down the backstretch.
Back off before they come, 18 laps to go. Almost 3 wide there, race for 5th. Ronnie Williams, Matt Swanson, and Catalano. Are going at it there. Swanson's got it for now. Catalano goes underneath Ronnie Williams in the race for now, the 6th position. And McKennedy just ran his fastest lap of the race, 19.096. And now he's legging it out a little bit on Pit Cat with 16 laps to go when they come back to the line.
Yeah, pretty comfortable out there. John McKennedy, nice smooth ride. He's opened it up now to 4.5 car lengths over Woody Pit Cat. Got to go quite a ways back to Patrick Emmerling, who runs in third. Justin Bonsignor 4th. Matt Swanson 5th. And just behind him, Trevor Catalano. Eric Goodale has gotten around Ronnie Williams. Williams is going backwards at this point.
Yeah, Ronnie's handling's gone away for sure on the Sawyer Motorsports car.
Yeah, we thought he would be a contender at the early part of the race with the charge that he was making, but just not happening.
14 laps to go. It'll be 13 when they come back. Closest battle up front for 4th. Here's Swanson dipping out of line to the inside of Bonsignor. Not able to make the move into the corner, but he's going to get him coming out.
Yeah, good move by Matt Swanson. Motors on by Justin Bonsignor. And he'll go to the 4th spot, but he's got some real estate to cover if he's going to get up there and run with the guys up front. Time is running out. 38 laps complete this time.
12 to go. McKennedy continues to show it away up front. No real challenge from Pit Cat, but Pit Cat very comfortable in the number 2 spot. Nocella goes to the outside of Ronnie Williams. Nocella's been quietly working his way up after that early incident. He's up to 9th now.
Ten laps to go. And it's all John McKennedy up front. Woody Pit Cat continues to give chase, but not gaining on McKennedy. Nor is Patrick Emmerling gaining on them. Matt Swanson now all by himself. Swanson in 4th, and then it's tight from 5th on back.
Yeah, good race going on there. Catalano's going to run here on Justin Bonsignor, trying to get 5th spot away. Well, it looks like he might be able to do it coming through turns 3 and 4. He's going to take that spot. Eric Goodale's trying to pounce there as well. With 7 to go this time by.
Here's Goodale with a peek down underneath Justin Bonsignor. Trying to take that spot away. They're side by side at the stripe.
6 to go when they come back. McKennedy's legged it out a little bit more. That thing is quick. When he wants to go, he goes. 0.3 of a second quicker than Pitcat the last time by. McKennedy's, I don't want to say toying with him, but just kind of letting him hang there. And when he's got to go, he goes. And he's really legged it out here now. As that number 79's got the power and the grip combination it needs. With 5 to go.
Yeah, you talked about the rebound on Anthony Nocella after being involved in an early skirmish over there in the first and second turn. He's inside the top 10, running 9th, right behind Kyle Bonsignor. And those two guys are battling with Justin Bonsignor, trying to pick up a position. They're ganging up on him as they race out of turn 4, with just a couple of laps to go. 2 to go this time for John McKennedy. White flag is in the air for McKennedy, who's got his biggest lead of the night so far over Woody Pitcat, running second. Patrick Emmerling all by himself for third. Matt Swanson fourth, and Trevor Catalano round out the top 5. John McKennedy looking for his third Outlaw Open Modified race of the year, and he does it by beating Woody Pitcat. Patrick Emmerling comes across for third. Matt Swanson fourth. Trevor Catalano fifth. Eric Goodale sixth. Kyle Bonsignor seventh. Anthony Nocella will finish 8th. Justin Bonsignor 9th. And Ronnie Williams rounds out the top 10. Well, John McKennedy leaves no doubt here tonight and runs away with the Outlaw Open Modified Sunoco Race Fuels Dash for Cash of 50 laps. McKennedy hooked up, survived a couple of restarts, and beats Woody Pitcat. Patrick Emmerling comes in third. Matt Swanson fourth. Trevor Catalano fifth. Eric Goodale sixth. Kyle Bonsignor seventh. Anthony Nocella rebounds for 8th. Justin Bonsignor 9th. And Ronnie Williams rounds out the top 10 of the Outlaw Open Modified Sunoco Race Fuels Dash for Cash. We'll hear about it in Victory Lane. Coming up next will be the Thunderstock Crown Vic feature of 15 laps, and then we get a couple of features for the Senior Tour Auto Racers. Okay. John McKennedy getting ready to climb out of his number 79, and he will talk to Kyle Souza in Victory Lane.
All right, Pete, John McKennedy getting ready to climb out of the Middlesex Interiors Christopher's Towing, number 79, with a stout performance. Give him a round of applause as he wins the $5,000 to start off the weekend in the Dash for Cash. And we'll bring him around to the front of the car. Let him get his Sunoco hat on. And we were talking upstairs. You've won races here this year a couple different ways, saving, kind of getting out front, and this thing was just out right from the beginning today. Gave you the opportunity to hang on there to pick up the win.
Yeah, the cut was just awesome. All day it was an absolute rocket. Big thanks to all my guys. They all worked hard. It's been a crazy couple of weeks here at the shop. Had a pretty tore-up car there at Stafford a few weeks ago. This thing was a bare frame basically 2 weeks ago, so a ton of work went into this, as well as preparing the Super Modified for tomorrow's event. So a busy day tomorrow, 2 cars. But again, thanks to everyone today for their help. Fury race cars, Mike Pettit race engines. This thing was awesome. He really does build a hell of an engine. So big thanks to him. Makes my job easier. I think this is our 4th win here at Thompson of the last 6 races. So definitely got a good package, got a good engine program. I don't know. Good to be back in victory lane.
It's working, and he'll be out here twice tomorrow in the RLC and the New England Super Modified Series. John McKennedy picks up the win tonight in the Dash for Cash. This driver gave him the run that he was looking for. Good run for you guys. Had a little bit of a tough summer there, and you were really stout tonight. He was a little bit better, but you were the best of the rest. Coming home second, you're going to be happy with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, we've had a rough season, so not real bad. We just struggled, and you know, you have good years, you have bad years. So I just can't thank these guys enough for working so hard. I know, you know, after the fall final there, I left them in a bad spot with having to fix a race car. So just hats off to Cam McDermott and Keith and Mike Holmes and just everybody. Obviously, Jariah, Steve Rollins from Infinity Homes. Just everybody that's on the car, Gunsmoke Stables, you know, Spec Motor, Robert Yates Racing. I want to thank Bill Bonsignor, actually, and the Bonsignor family, and Kyle and everybody. He helped with the motor today. Thing ran awesome all day. Just everybody. I should know more of the sponsors, but Eastside Plastering, obviously USN E-Power, Dave Miller, he's been awesome this year. McKinney Construction, Jet Motorsports, everybody that's on here. Building Supply, Mike Holmes. Just the list goes on and on. You know, like I said, I couldn't do it without everybody, but this was a great day, and, you know, we built some momentum here, and hopefully we can, you know, be here or one spot better at Seekonk. So just thank you to everybody. Thank you for Sunoco and Thompson and the Mashads and everybody for keeping us alive here and keeping us racing, and we'll go on to the next one.
All right, Woody Pitcat for second, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause. Take a walk down here and chat with our third place finisher, Patrick Emmerling, who was run here a lot, but never with this car. And good run tonight to get you guys some experience and get ready for tomorrow's ROC race.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank the whole team, Jen, Brian, and everyone involved in the 11 team. We got Super Dal back there, and I mean, we were our goal today was just to get kind of dialed in for the race tomorrow, and but yeah, no, we had a good car. I was kind of riding there once I got to third, and I just wasn't sure what. Maybe went a little bit too late, but it's hard to say. I don't know. For whatever reason, I never usually are really good on restarts. Have a lot of drive, and for whatever reason, all the starts. I don't know. I don't know if some sort of a combination or something was really weird. I couldn't restart. I don't normally have that issue. So it's just something we got to figure out. I don't know if it's like some sort of gear ratio, motor package gear ratio thing, but we did a good car, and it was a pretty stacked field. So I'd like to thank everyone involved, and we'll get her a little bit better for tomorrow.
Probably be more stacked tomorrow at the ROC. Pat Emmerling for third, Woody Pitcat second, and how about it one more time for your winner, John McKennedy, wins the Dash for Cash 50. Here for the Outlaw Open Modified Series. So we are not done yet for tonight.